Welcome back guys to our channel. In today's battle the Skaven have built up their Underempire and have even dared to invade Bretonnia. That incursion cannot go unanswered, so the Bretonnian lords have assembled a small army to repel the Skaven. Okay, these are my almost 1500 points of Bretonnian. The army is led by a paladin, Duc de Cheval, on his mighty warhorse, with lance and the virtue of noble disdain. Furthermore, my BSB, paladin Jacques de Pomfret, which has an enchanted shield and the virtue of duty. Furthermore, my last member of the hero section is a level 2 damsel with the lore of beasts. I already rolled for my spells and I choose the signature spell within Wild Form, and I got Pan's impenetrable pelt as well. Okay, from the core section I have a large regiment of Knights of the Realm, to be precise 11 knights, with the banner of Shalom. Shalom, yeah. Furthermore, I have 6 knights errant with the light cavalry. Furthermore, I've got 8 questing knights, and furthermore 28 men-at-arms, 3 Pegasus Knights, and finally a little long-range support, although it's not approved by the Knights, but nevertheless Jacques de Pomfret decided to include at least 20 bowmen to support the army in the defense of the Skaven.
Okay, and these are my 1499.5 points. I wanted to show you something different, but both Alex and I suffer from lots of restrictions because of our army books from 6th edition. So Alex as well as me, aren't allowed to use Lord section choices. And up to 2000 points back then you were only allowed, because of the old army books, only allowed to include 3 hero choices. And my 3 hero choices are, as an army commander, a plague priest with a talisman of preservation for +1, and he's a level 2. He's got, I think one of them is called Withering and the other one might be Plague. I think it's number 6. And then I've got a Warlock Engineer, a Warlock Technician, a Warlock Wizard, and this one is a level 1. And then I've got one BSB Chieftain, only with a 6+ talisman and a great weapon, of course. And a shield. My regiments from the regular section, the core units, include 1 unit of 24 storm vermin, and they've got, so here we are, 24 storm vermin. They've got full command, and they also include a Skaven Rattling Gun. Then I've got 1 large block of 35 clan rats, including a warp flamethrower. And then I've got 1 large regiment of slaves, 42 of them. The first choice from the special section, out of 3 are the bodyguard of my army commander, the plague monks, 15 of them only including a standard. And then the second choice are the Chesai. I got 5 of them. Normally they are waste of points. I would have preferred to use other models like an assassin or maybe the head taker lord, but unfortunately we weren't allowed to do so. And then I've got my third choice are the 3 red ogres, including a molder, and the last one is one choice from the rare section. It's a warp lightning cannon, which can be the best piece in the complete Skaven army unless it blows up in turn 1.
Okay, both horses have been deployed. My Bretonnian men-at-arms on my left flank, followed by the Knights of the Realm, including the BSB and the Paladin, my army commander. Then the questing knights in the center, as well as the bowmen. And on my right flank, the Pegasi and the knights around.
Okay, and quite opposite them, as you can see, my red ogres. Well, it was a hard decision where to place them, because I would have preferred, of course, my red ogres to defend the Chesile over there against Alex, Pegasi and the knights around, of course. But they don't have any armor, so maybe even the bowmen would have killed them within 2 or 3 rounds. Then I've got a large block in the leadership bubble of my army commander, consisting of the slaves, which will probably charge into the men-at-arms. And I've got the clan rats with their warp flamethrower, the warlock engineers included, as well as the BSB. And then I've got my Chesile, and there's, as you can see, the rattling gun of my elite storm vermin following behind, and my army commander with his plague monks. Okay, so most of my stuff is deployed in the middle of my deployment zone, whereas Alex spread his troops, and I think I'll suffer a severe flank charge on my left. Okay, now let's see who goes first. Alex will add +1 because he deployed first.
Well, I prefer to pray, of course, to the
Okay.
Lady of the Lake in order to get my ward cells for my knights.
Okay, so I'll go first and we'll be back after my first movement. Okay, we're back after my first turn, and as you can see, my units, the slaves, as well as the red ogres, advanced towards Alex men-at-arms, whereas they just moved a little towards the 2 large blocks of knights guarded by the bowmen, and at the moment I can't defend against Alex inbound Pegasi as well as the knights around, and they will do some havoc as soon as they arrive. But I've got some shooting to be done first. Let's start from left to right. Okay, first of all I've got 5 chests.
First, or do
Okay.
you want to skip it?
No, let's do the magic phase. We've already rolled. I rolled 2 5s, so Alex has got 5 dice, I've got 10 dice. None of us succeeded in channeling. Okay. So, first of all, I'd like to do, it's kind of burning of your guys, let's say on them. And it's 10, so I roll 4 dice with him. He's level 1, so I need 9 on the 4 dice, which should be possible. Oh, double 6s, that's great. Yeah. So he'll suffer, but at first we have to place the 3-inch template on your knights And, oh no, they only get a strength 4 hit, but it counts as flame attacks. Is 3 the small one? Okay. So let's say the first 6 knights. Okay, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strength 4 versus toughness 3 is on 3s. All of them technically. Yeah.
Okay, so 5 hits.
No, one of them not.
5 wounds.
5 wounds, but
Do you have any saves against them?
it's
or?
only -1. It counts as flaming, but you are not a tree or stuff like that. It only says strength 4 hits. Yeah. And you might have to do a panic test if you suffer at least 1 dead, but you've got your 3 plus horse saves, I think.
Then I do first of all the
5 armor
wolf
saves.
save from the
If
Lady
you
of
like
the
to do
Lake,
so,
6 plus, no. And now they can do their armor save. They
Yeah.
have the barded horse, which gives them
No, technically,
-1.
technically they should have, if they are knights, they have heavy armor probably.
Armor and shield.
So this is 4 plus, 3 is horse, and 2 plus is barded, -1
Okay.
is on 3s.
Okay,
That's
so 3
bad.
of them are down.
And now you need to take a break test. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
3.
3 knights are down. Yeah. Okay. The second one I'd like to do
There's
is
the roll for the miss.
Yeah. the lower the worse. Oh yeah, and now he's maybe even gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a roll of 1 to 3. He's gone.
And re-roll one of them.
Yeah,
He's gone. That's lucky, extremely lucky for you, because I can't fire my Doom missile, which would have probably killed even more than the psychic power.
Above the
So that's probably everybody, except for, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and let's say them. Yeah. Okay, 1 to first 5.
Again, it's 10 hit.
1 survives. None survives. 2 survive, so 13 dead of the small ones.
Support weapon.
Yeah.
Or is it hit
4,
separately?
5, 6,
support
7,
weapon?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a separate hit.
But I think if it's okay.
So these were 13
Yeah,
dead
but,
out of 15,
it's
and now
not-
we've got them.
But can I target it with my bowman separately? Or the
I think
casualties are removed from the regiment?
only if I'm more than... If the main regiment is 3 inches away from them, then you can target them separately.
It's each model beneath the temperature. Okay, maybe it's hit. Okay.
Okay.
So it's 10 hit for the support weapon.
Yep. So it's down as well. So we've got 13 and this one down. And this was extremely lucky for Alex, because now I can't fire my Doom Rocket, which would have been 5-inch blast marker, and I think no armor or stuff like that. So this was lucky, but I've still got some shooting left. I can't use the other powers because I'm not within 12 or 18 inches yet. So no need for the magic dice any longer, but we can go on to shooting. And first of all, I've got 5 Giselle, and I think I'm going to target these ones. I'll only hit on 5s because of long range, and my bait, oh, that's great, no 1s, because in case of 1s I would have to re-roll, and if there was another one I would suffer hits. And they are strength 6 versus your toughness of somewhat is 2 plus. 1, that's bad. Okay, but 3 were probably dead if you don't manage in
Ward save?
Yeah.
But it says strength of 5 or more?
Strength 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have 5 up ward save. So 1 is
Saved 1 and -2.
2 armor saves.
So it's only on 5s or 6s So another 2 are down.
Oh, they're crumpling.
Okay, and then we have got my major weapon, the most important weapon. If it blows up, I think I'm gone and this battle is over. So the first where I'm targeting is there, into them. Now we've got 6 closer towards them. Okay, and then the second rule is the distance and the strength of the final and everybody between. If I roll 10, this will be a disaster. If I roll misfire, it's not that bad. Okay, so everybody on the way to there, and there we've got the template again, so it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's only strength 4. But this time we don't have armor saves, I think.
Okay.
Just look it up to be sure. I think regular armor, but you might have a ward save left. Yeah. Okay. Gegen Verwundung durch Schüsse Doppelskanone keine Rüstungswürfe erlaubt. Jede verursachte, nicht verhinderte W6 Lebenspunktverluste, aber deine Characters werden wahrscheinlich einen Ausweichtest machen. Okay, let's say 5 of them, or maybe 6 are touched, but let's say the first one, so 5 of them are touched. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you like to roll for your characters? Because there may be special... No characters? Okay, just regular ones. So we've got 5 times on 3s. 3 of them, and then you've only got your special ward save, but I'm only strength 4.
So 1 is saved, so 2 are down.
2 are down, but that's not enough for break test. I think 2 out of 8. So, and I think psychic power shooting, bad luck. I would have, maybe if the Doom rocket had hit them, all of them might have perished, but okay. I didn't manage to hit last time as well with my Doom rocket, and I think that's the end of my first turn.
Okay, that's the end of the first turn of the rest of the Bretonnian army. My men-at-arms moved 2 inches backwards because there stand no chance against the onrushing Skaven. My knights moved 8 inches toward the enemy. The bowmen remain stationary, whereas the Pegasi and the knights around make a flank move, closing in on the Skaven front line. Okay, you already rolled for the magic dice. I got 5 dice, Marcus 4. And first of all, I'd like to perform Wisdom Survival form on the questing knights. No, it's not successful, so I can't do any more spells. And then I'd like to shoot with my bowman at the Skaven. So that will be 20 shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 5s. And one guy hits a little bit better, my Robin Hood model, because he has a ballistic skill of 4. So 19 times on 5s.
I can see lots of 6s, yeah.
And 1 time on 4. Yeah. Okay, that's the hits.
Yep.
Strength 3, toughness.
It's toughness 3s on 4s.
4 plus. So only 5 of them.
And your minus?
Nothing.
Okay. So I think they've got light armor and shields. So they've got a 5 plus. 5 times you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times on 5s. Only one of them, another 4 down.
Okay, and that's the end of the first Bretonnian turn.
Yep. Okay, as you can see, the slaves were driven maybe by the red ogres right behind them towards the men-at-arms. And my army commander tried to get behind the volcano, because over there, as I had already anticipated, there's a severe flank charge inbound. The only unit probably able to deal with them is the Rattling gun at the moment, and the others who can do shooting, but they are move or fire, are the Chessile, and they'll try their luck on them once more with 5 dice. And my Warp Lightning Cannon is trying its luck, trying to hit over there later on. I've already rolled for magic, for the Winds of Magic in our Psychic phase. I rolled double 6s, so Alex has got 6 dice, I've got 6 dice as well. But I've only got 1 Psyker left. And this one, I think it's Withering or stuff like that. Doesn't make sense because none of the enemy units are within 12 inches yet. So the only thing I can do is the large one, the large plague, which I need 13 plus for. And I think I target this unit because they have to do toughness tests, and if they fail, they don't have armor saves, they're just dead. But okay, I'll use all of my 6 dice.
I think that's 8.
Okay, I've got...
Okay.
Hoping for double 6s in order to make sure that they get mauled. So let's see. Oh, that's bad. No double 6s, and Alex can use all of his 6 dice and will easily be able to dispel it. Oh, that's bad. Now I've got the full brunt of the knights to bear. Okay, can I do anything else? No, this one is only within 12 inches. It's really bad. Then I'll start with shooting. First of all, my hits into them on 5s, because there are still probably only 2 of them far away. Strength toughness 2 plus, both of them. And now Alex has got 5 plus, I think, ward because of his prayers. Both of them. Oh, that's bad. I think this turn might be the end of the small ones. There are only 2 units left being able to shoot. This is my Rattling. The amount of shots, 5 is okay. Let's roll the second 5 and 6 is 11 shots into the advancing Pega. See if I roll the hits. And let's try a third one. Double 6s. Now we've got doubles, and now I have to check, because these would be 6 plus 6 is 12, 17 hits. But as I rolled doubles, we have to see, because it says I have to roll a d6, 2, and the lower the worse, as is the case with Skaven all the time. No shots, and the Breton team is removed as a casualty. So
greedy, Marcus.
Really lucky, because
should have taken 11 shots.
Yeah, this phase, I think
11 shots would be suffice to
this,
obliterate the figures.
This phase means the end of the Skaven. So only, but this one won't help much. Only this one, 10. So it's on the one in the middle, or between him and the other one. And then the second roll is for... Okay, so if you go on, everybody, so 2 of them are touched at strength 8, and there we've got our template with strength 8. I think it's a 3-inch template. So let's say half of them.
10.
And you have, this time I think you need to roll for the sorcerers, because they suffer d6 wounds. The lookout kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah. We look it up and be back later. Okay, we are still in my second turn. As you can see, some more guys have died. I think 1 or 2 knights, and some 5 or 6 of the regular ones. And all of them did their break tests or their panic tests because of the 25% at least losses. And now is Alex's second turn, and now my vulnerable flank will see 5 Chessile dead because of them, and maybe they'll even overrun into the regular ones. So let's see what happens.
Okay, second turn of the Bretonnians. My men-at-arms retreated again a little bit. My bowmen reformed, so they are unable to shoot, but have now a better view of the whole battlefield. And my 2 knight regiments successfully charge into the Skaven regiments. Although it doesn't make sense too much, especially with the questing knights, because they are reduced to 4, so maybe they will get slaughtered soon. But on the other hand, my Pegasi charged successfully into the Chessile, which can't do stand and shoot because of the low distance between them. And my knights around continued their swoop around the flank with their full march ability. Okay, so we rolled for the magic phase, and I use 6 dice on Wizard's Wild Form on the knights.
Okay.
And I use the larger version because I need a distance of 24 inches.
Yeah, so just roll. Maybe we've got double 6s.
Would be successfully.
So these are 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 2, 19. Okay, I use all of my 4 dice against, hoping for 2 6s. I think that's not enough. Yeah.
Okay, then they have Wizard's Wild Form.
We've got +1 strength toughness, which will be incredible against my storm vermin.
And then I have 2 dice left, but I think the Impelled Repel doesn't make any sense because there's no charge inbound. So.
Yeah. And you won't have any models within.
Okay. Then that's the end of the magic phase. No shooting because they reformed. So we can immediately go on to the close combat phase.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start from left to right, from my point of view. Okay, starting with the knights. Okay, your initiative is?
It's not that bad. Skaven have got
probably
the storm vermin initiative 5.
5, okay. Then you strike before my knights, definitely. And my 2 paladins have also initiative of 5, so they strike simultaneously, but maybe you can strike, roll your dice first.
Okay. So I've got 12 of them and 1 champion, so I've got 13 attacks at initiative 5 and weapon skill 4 into your regular ones.
Okay, I have a weapon skill of 4 as well, so 13 times on 4 plus to hit.
I think let's roll over there. So the first 5.
No, 13.
Yeah, the first 5 out of 13. On 4s, you said. Only 3. And the next 5. 4, that's miserable. And now I've got 3 left. And only scored 4 hits so far. And
so 6 hits.
6 hits at strength 4 against your toughness 3.
Not 4 because of Wizard's Wild Form.
Okay. So 4 versus 4 is on 4 plus.
Wow.
Only 4 of them. So it's 4 times -1. This is ridiculous because you've got 2 plus armor saves.
Ward save? No. And 4 times
3 plus
armor save.
This was really bad because normally. And now we've got a break test.
Like dry leaves. Okay. Then. Okay, my first paladin strikes. He had 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. So 2 hits. And a strength of 4.
Now it's 5 because of Wizard's Wild Form.
5, and with the lance at 7 for the
Okay,
charging.
so it's strength toughness 2
2
plus.
Yeah.
And that's probably too much for my armor with shield. Yeah,
Okay,
because it's -4.
Next paladin should have rolled
Okay.
together because it's the same procedure. So 2
2
hits.
hits, strength toughness.
Yeah.
Another 2, I think. Okay.
Okay, then the 2 horses.
Mm-hmm.
They have each of them 2 attacks. Oh, it's incredible. Okay. Oh no, because it's the...
I've got a weapon skill
sorry,
of...
that's the normal horse.
I got a weapon skill of 4.
Weapon skill 3, so on 4 plus 2 times. 1 hit, strength 3. Yeah.
But that's only... I've got a 4 plus armor save left. Yeah.
Okay, that's the 2 characters.
Now
And
we've got
then
4 irregular
I've got
ones.
the champion.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3 from the second rank.
Mm-hmm. Weapon skill.
4.
So it's on 4s.
4 plus.
Okay, 4 times.
Strength 5.
Against toughness 3.
No, strength 6.
Okay, then it's 2 plus. It's 2 plus anyway.
Because with the lance. Okay, so
3. But this is only...
Oh, down. Strength minus 3.
Okay, that's too much. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, that's 1 horse in the front rank.
Mm-hmm.
But failed to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you killed 2.
Yeah.
Have 2 ranks.
Mm-hmm.
Banner.
I've got a banner. Yeah.
Okay, I killed 6. Okay, 1, but you have more ranks, so you're steadfast.
I'll do my regular army save on the army commander with a reroll because of him.
Mm-hmm.
And my army commander plus 1 is 8, I think. Let's roll. Yeah. Oop. So the first attempt.
Okay. Then my questing knights.
And this will be really interesting over there because they're far weaker than my storm
They are
vermin.
slaughtered
Now let's see.
before they can strike the questing knights.
I think I might, I'm not sure, but I might go first. But they have worse other statistics or characteristics. Yeah. They've got initiative of 4.
Yeah, you start first.
Okay. Then there are how many of them? 1,
10.
2, 3, 4 in the first. Champion is 5 attacks. 5 plus 5. No, that's my BSB.
Oh, okay.
So we've got 5.
Plus 5 from the second rank is 10.
10 times, but now it's only weapon skill of 3 against your 4, so it's on 4s. Okay, come on, baby. No, oh, that's extremely bad. 3 ones and all these, only 4 hits. 4 hits at strength, 3 against your toughness, 3 is on 4s, and then only 2. And then you've got your armor, your 2 plus armor save. Only, So it was all for nothing. And my BSB will strike last because he's got a great weapon.
Yeah, but me too.
Okay. So then we can do them at the same time. Or let's do the BSB. So as not to forget him. We've got 3 attacks at weapon skill 5.
So 3 plus.
And initiative 6. So 3 plus. Oh, 1, 1. And it's strength 5 against your toughness. Somewhat.
Okay, 2 are dead. Minus 3. So I do my ward save first. 5 plus. No, and the armor save.
Just roll.
Maybe
I think 1 is dead and 1 survived.
No, the end is near.
Yeah, and now you've got
And the 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
What's your weapon skill? Oh,
Weapon skill 3, so you've got probably 3 hits. Strength toughness 2 plus.
3 are down.
So 3 are down and you've got your horses.
Okay. So I lost by a lot, I think, because you have
This may be so
2
I've got.
ranks, banner, BSB,
Mhm.
and killed 1.
Yeah,
I have no rank.
you've killed 3 and charged. So it's by 1.
I charged and killed 3, so I lost by 1.
Yeah.
Okay. That's too much. Yeah. Okay.
So I pursue.
Legacy?
Yeah. So you're going to run away
Because of what?
because you rolled 4 or 3 for how far you go.
No, that was for the BSB. The second,
Okay.
The second.
Okay, so remaining close
yeah.
combat. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the Pegasus initiative.
It's probably far more than mine. I've got Chessile. I've got Initiative 3.
Okay, I got 4.
Yeah.
So I got the champion and the 2 normal ones, so 4 attacks from the knights.
Yeah, I've got a weapon skill of 3.
I've got 4, so
Will hit
only
on
on
threes. Okay,
So
2 hits. Strength toughness.
Strength 5 with the lances. So 2.
Probably 2 dead, but I've got strength 5 is -2. I've got a 4 plus save, so it's 2 6s. No. 2 are down. And then you've got, it's a 4 plus because of the mighty shield.
But is it
It's got an armor save.
from the flank as well? Not from the front only? Okay, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because you failed it, but maybe. Okay, then I have the Pegasi. So that are 6 attacks in total.
Okay.
But only weapon skill of 3, so only on 4 plus. Only 1. And strength 4 versus toughness 3, 3 plus. Yeah.
Okay, so let's look it up just to be sure.
So strength
The Rattling
4.
Cannon.
So it's -1. And just roll a dice if it's not 5 or 6, it doesn't matter, but if it, you can check it. Okay, you have to check it.
Okay, so let's see. Chessile.
Maybe it even protects against shooting, I'm not sure, from the front.
Der große und unhandliche Schild, der von den vorderen Sklaven getragen wird, verleiht dem Chessile-Team einen Rüstungswurf von 4+.
Okay,
Nice
wow,
round.
that's great.
Aber du hast immer noch gecharged. But you've still charged and
Okay,
dealt
then you
2
can
wounds.
strike with
Yeah.
1.
Only one of them. Probably only on a 4. Yeah. Strength toughness is probably only on
Toughness
4s or 5s. No. Okay.
Okay, I charged from the flank.
Killed 2.
So I won by 4.
Yeah. So I just roll. 6 is too much. I can re-roll because of the BSB, but I think I need, no, that's too much. So I'll run away
I will pursue.
and I may add, I think I may add 1
so it's
because
5.
of somewhat. Yeah.
And I've got 11, so they are wiped out.
Okay, so if I turn,
I will run 11
then,
always the question, do I run 5 or 11 now? But I think it's 11.
okay.
One full distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, move them.
It's a pity they haven't paid out today, but leave this stop then for 1 turn. Yeah. Oh. Lots of them dead as well. Oh. But to be honest, after the miserable results of turn 2, I don't even
You
have.
have to make a practice.
I think so, because a unit has
was
been wiped out within 6 inches. So a test on them. Yeah.
Is enough 7.
7 is enough. Yeah. Because he alone has got 6, 2 ranks, 7, 8.
But the ranks doesn't count. You have to take.
No, the ranks do count because Skaven add +1 on the leadership for each rank they've got.
Okay. For all tests.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we've got this one.
Well, I think it was not within 6 inches.
I'm not
They
sure.
wiped out
Yeah.
over there. So.
Okay.
Okay, I think this was the close combat and the end of my second turn.
Yep. Okay, we are back with the third and probably even my final turn. As you can see over there, the slave rats managed to charge the heavily armored men-at-arms, whereas they reformed, my army commander and the plague monks reformed. This one just turned and the others are locked in deadly combat. So we've already rolled magic and for the winds of magic, and I only rolled 2 and 3. So Alex has got 3 dice, I've got 5 dice. None of us managed to channel. And I've got this one reducing the enemy's toughness by 1 within 12 inches, which would kill them or them. And we've got the plague for 13 inches, killing everybody who fails to do his toughness save, even without armor saves, I think possible. So, but Alex still has got his, I think, magic ward left. Okay, let's use 3 dice on their withering.
Okay.
Yeah, -1 for them. That's a lot. That's 10, 14, 16. So they've got -1. Now they're back to 3 or whatever they had earlier. And then I'll use 2 dice, but I really need, I think, 11 because of my mastery level to get plague on them. Let's see if I do it. Come on, double 6s. No, nearly. I failed, and therefore this one won't take effects on them. Okay, this was our magic phase, and now we've only got close combats left and one single miserable unit left which is able to shoot, and I think I'll try to kill them. So first impact will be over there. Now let's roll our dice. No misfire, but I think it's too far or too far away. 10 means oh no, it's not that bad after all. Okay, it's on the first or second, it's over there. And from there on, everybody hit will get the strength up to the distance and our magic. Oh, that's great. Because now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hit at strength 8, and it explodes over there. The fine explosion won't help, but we've got 4 strength 8 versus toughness somewhat. Alex has got his ward saves. I think on 5s first. Or shall I do strength toughness first? Okay, 4 of them dead. But you've got your 5+.
So
1 of them. 3 are down, but you need to do, I think, a panic test maybe.
Why not?
Because 50% of them are down. And I think because of the rules of the weapon, 50% of them are dead. So I think you need to do a leadership test.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. They passed. 3 of them survive, and that's bad. Because they can technically charge them if I don't kill them and reform, and they might go after them.
Combat.
So, close combat. Let's start with the slaves. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Do they have for initiative?
They are pretty weak, but I think maybe not even able to pierce your armor. I've got hand weapons and shields. And my slave regiments, I've got a weapon skill of 2, initiative 4.
Okay, let me strike first. My weapon skill is also 2.
Okay, I've got 24 of them, the first 8. It's on force. Only 2 hits. The next 8. I've got 6 hits. And the last 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 24 hit. 2 times 5.
Light armor and shield.
Okay, let's do strength toughness first. I'm strength 3 against your toughness 3. So it's 2 times 5 dice for plus 2 and only 3.
So my armor save.
3 armor saves, and you've succeeded.
And my shield.
Okay.
No.
Only 1 is down after my charge.
Okay. So 15 attacks. The corporal. Hitting on force.
Yep. Oh, that's a great result.
No.
And now it's strength 3 against my toughness.
4 because of
Okay.
the hideous.
Then it's on freeze.
So 7.
Okay, and I've only got 7
-1.
shield saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I've got an armor. I can look it up, but I don't think so because they're only slaves. Yeah, I've only got their shields. Now on 6s. 1, so 6 are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the first close combat.
So you killed 1.
Yeah,
Have
I've charged.
3 ranks. Charged. Banner.
No.
Okay, I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Have 2 ranks, so 1 by 3.
yeah. And my slaves will probably only hold honor. They've got a leadership of 5. Yeah. Only on snake eyes. Let's roll. No.
Okay, I will pursue.
And they'll go +1. Oh, 3 plus 1 is 4. So you probably leg it. Yeah. But we have to roll one thing because the unit which gets wiped out will deal some wounds first. Okay. Should a unit of Skaven slaves be killed in close combat, each unit within 6 inches suffers D3 strength 3. It won't kill you.
Okay, D3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for the amount. So 3.
Strength 3 hits.
4 plus.
3 times. 3 times your armor save. I think one of them is down.
2 more.
Or 2. Yeah.
Okay. Then the next close combat.
Yep. I've got 2 knight close combats.
Okay. Who's first?
Let's say the left one.
Okay.
Okay.
If 10 attacks with the normal guys first.
10 times. I think it was 4 to hit. What's your weapon skill?
4.
And my weapon skill, I think, is 3.
Okay, so 4 plus to it.
Strength 3 against toughness 3 is 4 plus.
Wow.
But it's only,
5 times.
you've got 5 times 2 plus saves. 1 is down.
Yeah.
And then I've got my army commander, not the army commander, the BSB. It's got weapon skill 6. So it's on 3s. Only 2 of them, but these are strength toughness 2 plus. Both of them.
Minus.
And it's -3, I think.
So armor save first, yeah.
1 passed.
Ward save, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I've only got 3 attacks left.
Just roll.
Yeah.
Probably 3 hits.
3 plus.
Strength toughness.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think 3 are down. 1, 2, 3.
Then the 2 horses.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, I killed 3. And have... Do they have a banner? I don't think so, no. Only a champion. Okay, no banner.
Okay.
I killed
I've
3.
killed 1.
You killed 1, have 1 rank.
I've got this banner and the battle standard bearer.
1 by 1. Moral value 8, -1 is 7. Yeah.
Okay, you passed it. And this was important because of
Okay,
Alex
then next
remaining
one.
in close combat. He can use his 3 knights left, the knights errant, to charge in the next turn and then wipe them out. Okay, then we've got the great close combat. At least they are a little
Okay, you have 12 or 13
And-
attacks.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Weapon skill 4 as well as me, then 4 plus to hit.
Yeah, initiative is 5, weapon skill 4.
Okay.
So
Plus to hit.
first 12 and I re-roll 1. Oh, this was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1 re-roll. No. Oh. So rubbish is gone. So these are hits.
Strength 3.
Their strength 4 because of my helpers.
And toughness only 3 this time because of your
Yeah. So it's on 3s. Oh man.
Oh, that's
1. Yeah. So we've got 6 saves for you. What do you roll first? Your armor save or your ward?
I think I used the armor save.
Okay, but it's only at -1, so we've got 3 plus armor saves. Only 1, 1 and 1. So 2 are gone if you don't roll your 6 plus. No, so 2 are gone.
Okay. Then I have the 3 normal knights. Hitting on 4s. No. Then I have 3 horses. Hitting on 4s. No. And then I have the 2 paladins. Hitting on 3s. Strength 4 versus toughness.
But there are only 4 left because you said 3 normal guys and then 2
No, the
paladins.
champion has 2
Okay.
and 1 attack from him. Oh, only 1 killed.
So 1 is dead. And now,
I have to roll.
yeah,
8. Yeah.
you've passed.
Nice. 1 rank. 1 by 1. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's the end of your third turn.
Yep.
End of this third turn of the Bretonnians. My men-at-arms took their heart and charged in the back of the ogres. I think if they could ever harm them, then it's maybe my best chance to get in the back of them in the first turn.
Yeah, you suffer a lot of bony because maybe you've even got a banner, you
No.
rear charge, you've got more ranks.
No, that's for sure, but banner, no. Okay, my knights around, they have to charge if they're range, and they wanted to charge and succeeded in charging the Skaven from the back.
Glenred, yeah.
Whereas the Pegasi, as you can see, tried to charge the warp lightning cannon, but
They fell short.
miserably failed. They only moved, I think, 3 or 4 inches towards the war machine. Okay, then I rolled for the magic because I got a lot of dice. Marcus got 5, so I use I think 5 dice to play Wizard's Wild Form once again on the knights.
What's your
Large
second?
version.
What's your second power?
Palms and pedal replace.
Okay, then I'll do all of my dice against this
You
one.
have 2 6s then. Oh no, that's not enough.
Okay, it's 10, 14, 16, 18, 20.
14, 19, 21.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're lucky. They've got
So
the
let's
Wizard's Wild
cast
Form once more.
So the spell is negated once more for this turn. Okay, then that was the magic phase. Then the shooting phase, so the first rank tries to hit the monks. Hitting
On 5.
5s and the leader on 4.
So 2 hits.
So 4 hits.
Okay, it's strength.
For 3 hits, sorry. 3 hits from the leader and the normal ones.
Toughness 4 and your strength 3.
So 5 plus. No.
No.
Okay, then on to close combat.
Where would you like to
over
start?
there. I already passed my leadership test and it was really
it was
incredible
lucky. Yeah.
because I rolled a 6 and so already thought, oh my god, I failed it. But then to my luck, I saw that the men-at-arms included a corporal, which has a moral value of 6. That's really incredible. I think that's maybe a relic from 6th edition. because he is not only a more moral, he's also got 2 attacks and 1 up in weapon skill and ballistic skill compared to the normal man-at-arms. So he's really champion and hero of the man-at-arms force. But I've only initiative of 3.
I'm initiative 5 and 4. So first there's my Master Molder, initiative 5, 2 attacks, weapon skill 5.
So 3 plus.
Both of them, strength toughness. I think one of them might be. Let's look what he's got. He's got a whip. He's strength 4. So what's your toughness?
3.
Okay, so
So
the
1
3
hit.
plus should be okay. Yeah.
So I have
And it's -1. So you're probably got a 5 up save.
6 up armor save.
Because if you've got heavy armor and a shield, then
No. Okay.
okay. You
So one
do
is
only have light armor.
Light armor and shield.
Okay, that's okay. My red ogres have got.
So 3 of them.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I've got 4 attacks because of frenzy. So 3 times 4 is 12.
Okay.
And they are initiative 4 and weapon skill 3. So I'll hit on 3s.
Okay.
Okay, 12 attacks on 3s. No, I'm dead. After all these 1s and 2s. Yeah. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot,
5.
strength 5. So 2 plus.
Oh my god.
7 times 2 plus, but you've got enough. Ah, yeah, this rubbish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead.
Only 5 are dead.
So I can use 5
Can-
pieces maybe.
Can dry
No.
shields.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, but you've got enough ranks and stuff like that. Okay.
5 man down. Oh my god. Okay, so I've got 7 plus 7 is 14.
14 times on
So
force.
15 times because the cobra has 1 more attack.
15 times on force.
15 times hitting on force.
Oh, so at least 8.
Range 4.
Against toughness 4.
4 plus. Oh my god. That's
I
miserable.
don't have armor, so 2 wounds suffered.
Instead, that's also very dangerous.
No, I think you still have 1 because you've recharged.
1 red ogre is alive and can strike with full amount of attacks back next turn. Okay, so I dealt 2 wounds.
You've recharged.
Charged from the back.
No, is it 3?
Yeah.
A charging from the back?
Charging from the back.
Okay.
And have 2 ranks. And you killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Banana? No.
No.
Okay,
So you
so one
found
by one.
as
Wow,
I said.
that's
Okay.
incredible.
Yeah. So they run away and no, just roll.
But maybe we should.
8 plus 1 is 9.
Maybe we'll be back in a minute because we check it if it really is +2 from the back. Okay, we just checked it from the moral check over there. So Marcus can use his army commander who has a basic leadership of 8.
Yeah.
So 8 minus 1, 7,
7
and he
I
rolled
rolled.
7, so
Yeah.
he stayed in combat. Although he tried to reform as a loser per passing another leadership test, which he failed, so they remain in the back, the men-at-arms. Okay, let's go on with the next close combat. Maybe let's start over there where the knights errant have charged. So I think you strike first with your Skaven because they were initiative of 4.
Okay, so we've got 11 guys from 1, 2, 3,
have?
5, 4, no, 10 guys. I don't know.
Do they have a leadership 4? Initiative 4?
The regular ones have got Storm Women. The regular guys have got initiative 4.
Okay, yeah, you strike first, okay.
But they've only got a weapon skill of 3 and strength 3. So there are 4 regular ones plus a champion, 5, so 10 attacks into them. And
there are only
then
2 left, so
okay.
maybe
So let's say 1, 2. He will.
So 6 maybe.
Let's regroup him. Yeah.
Okay, he moves in, so 5 normal guys and him. Okay, let him there. Okay, so 5 normal guys.
And at the back, 3
against
just
the,
fight
yeah.
back. No. Okay, 5 normal guys, but it's only weapon skill 3 against your weapon skill of. Just roll, maybe we don't have.
Of
Yeah,
4.
it was rubbish. Only one of
4
them.
plus 1 hits.
Strength toughness. Yep,
Almost have, yeah.
I think that's enough. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we've got my battle stand bearer. Weapon skill. Somewhat on 3s probably. 2 of them. Strength 5 or 6 against your toughness 3 is 2 plus, I think. Yeah, both of them.
I have
Just 2 armor saves. One of them is failed, the other one is.
Save. Yeah. Was
Okay,
5 or more.
yeah. So they remain alive,
Okay,
and then
3.
you've got your other ones.
3 against the knights around from the back.
1, 2, 3. And the weapon skill 3 against your weapon skill of
3 as well, so 4 plus.
only 1. Strength toughness. No.
Okay, so you killed none.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my remaining 2 questing knights
Should have 3 attacks.
can exactly null one into champion.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon skill 4 versus
Into the champion or into
the normal
normal guys?
unit.
Okay. Against my weapon skill of 3.
So it's 3 plus, yeah.
3 hits.
Then strength 5 with the great weapons.
Against 3 is 2 plus. So 3 are down. No.
So 2.
1 is down.
2 are down.
Yeah, 2 are down and 1 survives. So.
Then the 2 horses.
Weapon skill
On
3.
4 plus. No. Okay.
And
from
then
the
we've got from
3
the rear charge.
knights around. That's 3 normal ones and the champion. So weapon skill 3 versus 3 is 4 plus. So, oh my god.
1 hit. Well, that's
One.
enough.
But with the lands.
I think you've already won because of the
Strength 5.
pony. Yeah.
1 more is down.
So 5, no. Yeah.
And then I got 3 horses. Hitting on 4s. And wounding, yeah. So 1 more down.
At minus.
No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay, let's roll. Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
So I'm steadfast.
Okay.
And I've got 1 rank left, so I get +1 and I can re-roll. Let's see what I get. 10 is too much, and the next one, yeah, 5 is okay. So I remain locked
Okay,
in
then
deadly close combat. And
this
then
one.
we've got the large one over there with the problem of you having redone Wizard's Wild Form.
Okay. So what's your initiative? I think it's 5 or 4.
I think it's 4. No, it's 5.
It's 5, so there's strike simultaneously with some paladins, so you maybe can strike.
So
First.
these should be 11 attacks. But
Okay, weapon skill 4.
I've only got a
So
weapon
4
skill
plus.
of 4.
Me too, so 4 plus.
Oh, what a rubbish. Yeah.
And strange.
4.
That is 3, so 3 plus.
3 plus.
Oh, that's great. So
Oh,
3.
only 3 of them.
So
3 plus.
armor saves.
3 plus armor saves.
Oh.
Yeah, that's rubbish. Okay.
Okay, so my champion and the normal one, so 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Strange 4 with the spell.
Against toughness 3, some 3 plus.
Right.
2 times, strength 4.
-1.
Against my, so it's 2 times on 5 plus. But no parry. Yeah.
And then I got my 3 horses. Wow, this time 2 of them hit,
Yeah.
but 1 succeeded in wounding.
But it's strength.
3.
Okay, so it's 4 plus. Yeah.
Okay, and then I have my 2 paladins. Hitting on 3 plus. And strength 4.
Against toughness 3 is on 3 plus.
So 2 of them down. -1.
Wings 4, this is 5 plus 1 of them, and 1 is dead.
Okay.
No, so that's probably enough. Okay.
Still that fast because you've 1 rank
Yeah.
off, so you can test for leadership.
Haven't killed a single one. Yeah. Okay. So let's just roll. That's probably enough.
Okay.
Let's see what I've got. I've got an initiative. The army commander plus reroll and no minus. Yeah.
Okay. Then that's the end of my turn.
Okay, we've suffered a lack of winds of magic. I rolled double ones, as you can see. They remained in close combat without being able to reform. My army commander and the plague monks charged the enemy army commander. Flank charge, and the last unit being able to shoot won't try to kill off the sorceress and the bowman, but it's a desperate shot, maybe trying to kill them before they can charge my red men from the red ogres from the front. Okay, let's start with shooting. After magic phase has been done without any effects. So that's where I'd like to attempt to hit first. 4. Okay, so we've got our 4, and the next dice roll is really important. Let's see if I got a misfire. No, I've got a 10, and 10 is ugly because 10 means that one of them gets hit with a strength 10 hit. So I'll do strength toughness. That's enough. And you've got your armor save, probably, or ward save, because there's no armor allowed against the warp lightning cannon. And next turn, I'm probably down, unless one of them is victorious and can reform. Okay, let's start over there with our remaining close combats. I think the first one with his initiative 6 is my master molder to hit on 3s. 1 hit, strength toughness. I reroll. No, I think strength 4 versus your toughness 3. Okay, then it's enough.
Armor save, yeah.
Armor save, you passed it. Then I've got 1, 2, 3. After the lost close combat, frenzy is gone, and now I've only got 9 attacks left. 9 attacks! But they own... No, you have to take a fear test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, passed.
Okay. And that's probably the end.
Corporal is
Probably the end.
not frightened.
The end of the small ones, because the red ogres only got a weapon skill of 3.
So looking at this.
These will only...
Wow. It's a lot of hits.
7 hits. Strength 5 versus
2
somewhat.
plus,
2 plus.
It's a slaughter.
2 ones, only 5 down.
5.
It's not even enough
My
to
shield save.
kill a rank.
5 down. Okay, then I strike back.
Yeah.
15, including the corporal. It's only hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s.
Yeah. I think it's strength 4 versus toughness 4.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. And I don't
1, 2,
have
3,
any
4, 5, 6.
don't have any armor saves left. He's dead. This one is dead as well. 1 wound, 2, and this one is down on 1 wound. Yeah.
Okay, you dealt 5 wounds, I dealt 5 wounds.
But you've got
I'm back and have a rank.
yeah.
So 1 by 3.
I've only a leadership of 5. If I do it on the army commander, it's 8 minus 3 is on 5, I think.
No, that's too much this
And
time.
I mustn't reroll, so the remaining ones will.
Okay, I will pursuit.
Okay, and I run.
6.
Yeah, 5 plus 1 is 6, and you've got
So
6.
they're killed.
So they wiped out, and you're close behind. 6. So it's over there.
Wow, that's incredible. They really gained some metal after the battle. They were more successful than all those knights, to be honest.
That's the problem.
I think that's the first time that the men-at-arms strike this fabulous.
That's the problem with the red ogres. They are not meant to charge. They are meant to flank charge, to rear charge.
They want to charge by themselves, but not get charged in the back. That's really a disaster.
Okay, this was the first one.
Now the knights have to pay for the insult dealt by the
Okay.
arms.
Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
13 attacks from the storm vermin. Let's just see what I roll. Oh, lots of ones and 2s. That's rubbish, of course. Oh, miserable.
4 plus to hit.
Okay. I'm weapon skill 4.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So we've only got 4 hits dealt. 4 hits at strength 4 against toughness 3s on 3 plus. 4 times a 3 plus armor save. All of them done. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got my plague monks and the kind of.
What do you have for initiative?
Move it up.
Or your army commander? Or?
Yeah. They've got army commander has got an initiative of 5.
Okay.
And the plague monks have got an initiative of 3.
Of 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so they will strike simultaneously.
Okay. So let's do the plague monks first. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plague monks. 4 plague monks. They've got 3 attacks. 12 attacks, no champion. But I've got a standard. So
3
1,
attacks
2,
each.
yeah.
Each
They've got double hand weapons in frenzy.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Weapon skill?
11, 12. From the first rank,
And weapon skill?
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
From the second rank?
No, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, but they are not great because they don't have any armor, only great toughness. Yeah, they've only got weapon skill 3.
Yeah, then 4 plus to hit.
Okay, all of them on 4s. Yeah, lots of ones. Let's put it over there.
Okay, strange.
And I think they've got poison attacks. No, not yet. If I'm right.
And
Yeah.
strange.
It's only strength 3,
Okay,
so
versus
you
3, so
won't
4
get
plus once more.
a great ward.
A lot of hits, wow.
Okay, on 4s.
Okay, then the armor saves. Yeah.
All of them done, no events, and now we've got my army commander. He's got 5 attacks, initiative 5 and weapon skill 5, but only strength 4. So 5 attacks at weapon skill 5.
Okay, that's 3 plus, right?
Oh, look at that miserable result. Yeah. Strength toughness 3 plus. Yeah. Yeah, and Alex made it. So
Wow.
nothing happened.
Really incredible this
Yeah.
time.
And now we've got 2 knights to fight towards to the side if you want to.
No, I think they put it all in the front regiment.
Okay, you can do so.
So 3 normal knights
Yeah.
hitting on 4.
That should be enough. Yeah.
3 horses. No, and then they took the same miserable attack than the paladins.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
No, at least 1 killed.
Strength.
4.
minus, so it's 5 plus. No,
Okay, 1
1 is down. But this time I think I won.
You charged.
Because this
From the
unit
flank,
alone,
and
yeah,
you have 2 ranks.
and I've got, yeah. And
And
both units have got standards.
Okay, well, you charged from the flank, have 2 ranks.
Yeah.
No, 3 ranks from the other regiment as
And
well.
2 standards,
Two
or at least
standards.
1 standard, and you've got 1 standard.
Okay, I've got 1
Kill and 1 standard.
standard, 1 BSB,
Mm-hmm.
and the virtue of duty, which gets
Okay.
another +1, and I killed 1.
Okay, so it's,
So
it's
that's
minus
3.
3.
So I'm down to a moral value of 5,
Mm-hmm.
which I can re-roll because of the BSB. No, okay, they will flee. And
Okay.
it's, I think, the end of the game because my army
Yeah.
one and BSB are down.
Okay, so
So
we'll
do
be
you
back
pursue?
with I pursue. Yeah.
Okay. So it's 10.
Mm-hmm. I'll pursue with both units.
Mhm.
For them, for the somewhat,
No.
no, 4. I leave the dice
No.
there. And they
No.
7.
No. So we figure it out after the close combat
Yeah.
is finished. Okay, then last close combat.
Okay. I think we've already done that.
No.
Okay,
Started over there.
so who's first?
I think you're fine.
Probably the
No.
regular guys. Okay, so my regular guys will use all of their attacks with the
Mhm.
champion 5,
Against
the
the
other
questing
5. Yeah. So we've got 10 attacks from them
No,
inbound.
there are only 5 of them and the champion.
Okay, then we'll do the others.
And 2 can attack in the back.
Mhm. Okay, so 5 attacks.
5 in the front from normal guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On force, only
3 of them.
3. And it's strength 3 versus 3 is 4 plus.
No, toughness 4.
Okay,
The ping at the. Sorry. 3. You're right, yeah.
okay, so 2.
Mhm.
But you've got 2 plus armor saves, I think. Yeah, that's a problem with the knights.
Okay, then you
And
have
we've got my champion, or
2 in the
BSB.
back.
Okay, 2 in the back to hit. One of them, strength toughness. Yep, and your armor save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then your BSB.
Now I need 3 hits, but I'll get 3 ones probably.
One
Yeah,
hit.
2 ones. Yeah.
2
Strength toughness 2 plus. Yeah.
armor save.
Mm-hmm. No,
No, so
1 is down.
Okay. Then
Champion and
last
horse.
Champion. Oh, hits
2
2
hits.
times.
Strength toughness.
1.
1 is dead. And now your horse. Hits.
Yeah.
Strength toughness. Don't think so. Against my toughness 3.
Strength of 3. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I've got 3 guys from the back.
So 4
Mm-hmm.
knights around.
Yeah, 3 hits. Strength toughness.
So 1 hit.
Mm-hmm. Minus.
Nothing.
Okay, so I think I've got a 5 plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then the 3 horses.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's bad. But I
Okay.
think you've still won because of your charge.
So
Okay, I've got 1 banner. You've got 2 banners, probably. No, the banner over there is
killed
dead.
1
Yeah.
and have a banner,
Mm-hmm.
a BSB, and a rank.
Yeah, and a full rank.
I killed 1.
Mm-hmm. And you've got a
I
banner.
have a banner. And I'm in the back with the 2.
Okay, so it's a draw.
I have got a musician.
Yeah. So do I, because they've got
Okay,
full
so
command.
that's
Yeah.
all. Okay. Okay, end of the 4th turn of the Bretonnians. My army commander and the BSB Knight Regiment didn't pass their moral check, so they continue fleeing and are now 7 inches away from the Plague Monks. And maybe you can write in the comments, we're not sure if because they flee the battle, the normal standard bearer was slain.
Mm-hmm.
I removed him. We are not sure what's about the BSB if he's slain as well, because he's a paladin, a character. So, yeah. Okay. Then my Pegasi managed finally to charge the
Warp lightning
lightning
cannon.
cannon. And my men-at-arms took their heart, and
So
after the
really brave
successful
unit.
close combat against the red ogres, they even tried to charge this Skaven from behind. Okay, then I skipped the magic phase because it doesn't make sense to risk miscast this turn yet. And my bowman tried to hit the blade monks, hitting on 5s. And on 4s the champion, no.
I've got 4 hits.
So 4 hits, toughness.
Strength 3 versus toughness 3, I think.
So 1 wound.
And strength. No, it's tough. But you've done it anyway. Their toughness 4, but they don't have armor, so I think one of them is just dead. Yeah.
Okay, that was the shooting phase. Then on to the close combat phase.
Let's start over there because I've just looked at that. Okay, so you'll fight against a crew. I've got a crew of 3, I think.
Initiative.
And now I've got 4 wounds, so I've got a crew of 4.
Initiative.
They've got an initiative of 3.
Okay.
They've got a weapon skill of 3.
Okay. Okay, I've got an initiative of 4, so this time I strike first. So the 3 knights, including the champion, will hit on 3 plus.
Okay, 3 hits with your lances, so I think all of them are dead.
So 2 plus. Okay.
Okay, we'll remove the warp lightning cannon.
Okay, I will reform after the battle that they face towards the center of the battle line. And then we continue. No, make it after the battle. Okay, then we continue with the close combat, maybe the men-at-arms. But I think you strike first. Probably. 4, 5,
6 times. I've got double your initiative. So I'm initiative 5.
I've got 3.
Okay. Or is it weapon skill? Because sometimes you're allowed to reroll.
If you have the ability always strike first, then if you have high initiative.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. To hit.
All of them hit.
I think all of them. Strength 4 against your toughness 3 is on 3s.
A good idea to charge. So
4 times. And it's -1, so you've got 6s probably.
Sub armor save. And the shields.
Can you use shields together with your... Because I can't do so. Because it's not a regular weapon if you use your +1 halberds.
Okay.
Regular hand weapons you can do so, but not with halberds.
Okay, then only 1.
Okay.
So that's 3 are down.
And now you can attack with 13 of them.
11.
Yeah.
A 12 because of the corporal.
Okay.
Okay. Then hitting on 4s.
Probably. Yeah.
And strength 4 versus
Toughness 3s on 3s.
4
Okay.
hits. 4 hits.
And now I've got my regular armor, but can't do parries because I've got halberd, and you get me from the rear.
So 4 times.
4 times only on -1, only on 5s.
Wow, only 2 are down. But I think that's great because now you have lost the rank. So I charged from the back, killed 2. You killed 3.
I've killed 3 and I've got a banner.
So 1 by 1.
Okay, so it's on the army commander and I can reroll. Oh, this is nightmare. This one is better.
Is it enough? Okay.
8 -1. Okay, so.
Okay, the next class combat.
I'll remove this
over
one.
there.
Now this one is difficult. Which knights would you like to fight first?
I think you can strike first because you've
I
initiative.
go first. Okay. So, well, my BSB will move in there. So,
2 normal ones in the BSB on the questing knight?
yeah,
Okay.
2 normal ones, including the champion, 3 dice, probably on 4s, yeah, all of them, strength, toughness, 4 plus, 1 of them, and your 2 plus armor save, yeah. Now, BSB, on 3s, yeah, 3 hits,
On 3, okay.
this time it'll hurt, yeah, because, let's look it up,
Weapon skill 5, okay. Yeah.
but,
Is it weapon skill 5? I think you told it at the start.
yeah, it's weapon skill 5, initiative
Okay,
6, 3 attacks, and they are strength 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 plus. Okay, so minus 3.
Minus 3, so it's 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus.
So 3 armor saves. And 2
1 done and 1.
lady save. No.
Okay,
That's good.
so this one is down. And now
Now with maybe
3 guys
3 in
will
the bag or so.
fight them on 4s, I think. Only 1 strength toughness. No,
Okay,
no, you've got 3 guys.
My usual 4 attacks in the
Mhm.
bag, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s as well, I think.
1 wound. No shield.
You can't
Yeah.
use a shield in the bag.
Oh yeah, you're right, 1 is dead.
One's dead. And then I've got my 3 horses.
Yep.
Hooray. 1 more.
So I've lost 2.
So I killed 2,
Yeah.
and I'm still in the bag. And you killed 1. Have
And
a
I've
banner.
got a banner,
and here's
battle-
the-
Battle sniper.
Oh, 1
Yeah.
by 1. Maybe last time. Okay.
I think that's enough. So,
Okay. Remove those 2.
yep.
Okay, that's the end of my 4th turn. We make a little mob up of the battlefield and we're back with Marcus' 5th turn.
Okay, it remains close. We're back after my 5th movement. As you can see, the monks tried to charge Alex knight unit, including his army commander, but they choose to run away, and I'm 3 inches behind them. We've already rolled for magic, another bad result, double 2, so 2 dice for Alex, 4 dice for me. And I think I won't use Withering. I'll try the 13 plus, the plague on them, because they have to do a plague test or a toughness test or are dead otherwise. Okay, we need 13, I've got 2, so we need 11 on these 4 dice, and Alex has got, and I think this might be lucky. Alex might have double 6s. Nearly, yeah. I've got 10, 12, 14.
I got 12.
Okay, so it's plague on you, and now you need to roll for each single model. It's 4, 10, 12 plus 2.
Level 2
Yeah.
okay.
So, and you have to do a toughness test. It's no armor save allowed.
For each member of the...
Yeah. And you're dead. Maybe do the sorceress separately.
But has she just separately or just remove the...
I'm not sure.
Okay, then I'll do it separately. So they have a toughness of 3.
So I think if you roll over your toughness.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 are dead. And now the sorceress and then a break test.
Okay, maybe a toughness of maybe 3. Just roll it then. 3. Oh, she has a toughness of 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's only a break test left, and then we've got our
No, that's too much.
9. So they run away.
Yeah.
How far do they go? 5 inches. Okay.
Okay. onto the
And I
close
think
combat
now we've
phase
only
once more.
got 2 close combats left. Only these were able to reform. They weren't able to do so. So I've probably got only, I'm not sure if I can put 2 back, but I think I can only fight with 4 of them.
Okay.
And you've got around 5 connected to them, 10 striking back. Okay, let's do my 4. Hitting on 3s, all of them. Strength toughness 4 versus 3s, 3 plus. All of them, and you've got 6 plus armor, no, 4 down. And then you can strike back with, let's say, 6.
Mm-hmm.
4 versus 3, yep. Your strength 4 is -1, so I've only got a 6 plus, no, 1 of mine is down.
Okay, you killed 4.
Yeah.
Do you have a banner?
Yep.
I killed 1 and in the bags I lost by 2.
Just roll.
5. No, that's not enough.
Okay.
So you flee as well. Do you pursue?
Yep.
I flee 8 inches.
And I'll do 3.
So 5 behind. Okay.
I rolled 3 and you rolled.
8.
Okay.
You're 5 behind. Okay.
And then we've got the close combat over there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 regular guys, including the champion. So these are 5 attacks in the first rank and 2 of the remaining second one. But I think, well, that's probably the end against your armor. I've got a weapon skill of 3 against your 3 is 4 plus. This time, okay. But they still leave you your 2 plus armor save, even if I do strength toughness. 3 against somewhat 4 plus. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 2 plus armor save. If you've got boardings, yeah, all of them. And now we've got 3 attacks from my BSB. On 3s, 2 of them. Strength toughness 2 plus because I'm 6, both of them. And now we've got 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus. Yeah, incredibly lucky. Okay.
So 4 knights. Hitting on 4 plus. Wounding on 4 plus, so 1.
Strengths
3.
3. So I've got my, I think 5 plus. No, 1 is down. And then you've got 3 horses.
3 horses hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. No.
You've killed 1, but I've got a full ring and I've got a banner and I've got the BSB, so I've won by.
I killed 1. You have. And you killed 1 and have a banner. And you killed none, have a banner and a BSB.
And I've got a full ring of 5.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Musician. So it's a draw.
Okay.
Hooray, they survived.
For the moment being.
Okay, that's the end of your
5th turn.
Okay. 5th turn of the Bretonnian. My men-at-arms, also such successful in the combat, didn't pass their moral check and continued fleeing from the Skaven in their bag. Only, I think, 3 inches, so they're 8 inches away at the moment. But on the other hand, my knights and my damsel, including the bowman, successfully rallied and turned towards the enemy. And my Pegasus successfully charged into the flank of the remaining
6
Skaven regiment. Yeah. Okay. So they can't shoot in the shooting phase because they're reformed. We are not sure if the damsel can use any spells because she rallied at the beginning of my turn, so we skip the magic phase as well. So we can immediately go on to the close combat. And I think you have initiative of 4 with your normal guys. So where do you want to strike against the Pegasus with the 2?
There are 1 champion, 2, 3. 4 plus champion into the errands. 1, 2.
So all in the knight errands, okay.
And 2 to the. Because there's a champion included.
Okay, so
1 champion, 3, 4 into the front, plus the.
Let's do them first. So the 4 attacks.
4 regular guys. Only
On force.
only 2 hits. They are strength toughness 4 plus. None of them.
Okay.
This was miserable. Then
BSB.
my champion, the BSB on
3
3s.
So 2.
Luckily at least 2. Strength 6
plus.
somewhat 2 plus. Yeah, both of them. This was great. Now it's minus 3, so both failed. And 2 5 plus.
Yeah, so
1, so 1.
So the musician is down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a musician, obviously.
And then I've got 2 striking into your Pegasus,
Yeah.
but they are rubbish. 2 hit.
Yeah.
Strength toughness on force, both of them, and it's
On force, have the strength 4.
no, it's
First
strength
toughness
3.
4.
Okay,
So 1 wound.
yeah,
So one
and you've
armor
got
save.
your armor save, and that's enough.
Okay.
And then you've got all your
So, okay, let's start with the knight around. There are only 3 attacks hitting on force. Wounding
One
on
hit.
force, no.
and then your
Horses,
Pegasus,
no. Okay, then the
2
Pegasus.
Pegasus, 2.
2 knights from the
Yeah.
Pegasus, that 3 attacks as well. Wow, that's
And they
great.
freshly
3
charged. Yeah.
times a 1. Do you have it on video?
Yeah,
Okay, great footage, guys.
but you've got your 2 Pegasus as
Then
well.
we have the Pegasus as well, hitting on force. That's great as well.
1 hit.
And
Strength
even
toughness.
one wound,
Okay, strength what?
minus 1.
So let's hope for a 6. No, nearly.
Okay, so 1
Okay, 1 is down,
down.
but you have 1 because of your flank
So,
charge.
I killed 1, have charged in the flank, and have a banner.
I've got a banner and a
Killed
BSB.
1, have a banner, and have a BSB. So 1 by 1.
So let's just roll. 8 is probably too much. 7 might be okay. Do I have a rank? No additional rank. So that's not enough.
Okay, I've been pursued.
Okay.
Both regiments.
I'll go.
Oh, that's level.
It's 9 plus 1 is 10.
Okay, then the Pegasus. 11. So they
Okay,
wiped out.
so they wiped out somewhere around there.
Okay, I think we figured it out, and we'll be back with
My 6th turn.
the final turn of the Skaven.
Okay, my final turn. As you can see, they continued fleeing as I declared my charge. They choose fleeing, and I'm some 3 inches or stuff like that behind them. But well, no, I can't be killed because if they reform, they won't get me their 6th turn. They were lucky, they got the horseman, but ended up somewhere in the forest. And we just for fun rolled for magic. We rolled 5 and 2, and I managed to channel. So I've got 8 dice in total.
Do you know how far they were going? Because if they're in the wood, maybe that's not. Maybe it's more than 18 inches.
I think they did 11 in total.
Because this would be.
Because they did 11 in total.
I think maybe they start now. Yeah, okay. Let's say that you can cast it if you want.
And so
okay,
I've got 8 dice, and I use all 6 of them in my final moment, trying to do plague on them.
Word of glory.
And Alex has got 5 dice to be rolled against, and I'm
I will do.
risking. I'm
total
risking.
power.
Yeah, total energy. So let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, it's total energy.
Okay, so it's the toughness test.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normal ones.
Normal ones die on a 4 plus. No, everybody
4.
except for 2, but it will force them into another test, I think.
4 are down, and the
And
sorceress.
sorceress.
No, she's alive.
Okay, but it's a
More
test.
check.
8
No, that's
is
too
probably
much.
too much, so they will flee several inches, and if I'm
Which
lucky, they are
direction
off.
flee from the.
Yeah. If I'm lucky, they are close to the edge of the table and won't do a somewhat in their final turn.
Okay.
Okay. So, and now my miscast result. Oh, it's 9.
Let's see.
The high one
But I
won't
think
hurt
it's not so
too much. Yeah.
disastrous.
Probably only models touching the cycle will get a
You sorcerer get a strength 6 hit.
strength toughness. I've got. I think that's maybe
because enough, 6
enough
versus
because
3.
I've got toughness 5.
5?
Yeah, yeah, it's
That
a
is
big one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, strength 6, I think it's
Yeah.
too much.
Okay, so 1 wound for me.
Okay.
And that's the end of my final turn.
Okay, we are back with a short conclusion. It was really an amazing game. You can see that are all the troops which survived in the end. So to be honest, not too much. My Pegasi survived and my 2 of the Knights Errants, whereas from Marcus' Skaven regiment, the army commander and the plague monk survived. So we calculated the point. I think 300 points of mine were left, and from Marcus it was about 700 points. So it was a really great victory for the Skaven, so congratulations.
Thanks.
But I have to put Corporal Hicks once more into the fray because
One of the
it
best
was really
in the game.
amazing.
Yeah.
Because in every battle I fought up to now, the men-at-arms were always the first regiment to be went down and flee or overrun or slaughter to the last man. But this time they killed not only the complete Skaven slaves, no,
Red
they even
ogres.
killed, stabbed from behind the red ogres, including the handler,
And they did a real charge on the Stormvermin.
and killed some of the stormvermin before they were finally broken and fled the battlefield. So they were really amazing. And I think the Pegasi, they were performed well as well because they killed the Chessail and the Warp Lightning Cannon at the end. So they were hunting down the war machines. And in the end, they killed they charged in the flank of your BSB and helped to wipe out the regiment and helping the Knight Errants to survive this slaughter. The other regiments, my bowmen, the questing knights, and the sorcerers were not that well, especially the questing knights, because only 1 attack, and I think 3 or 4 were shot by your warp lightning cannon or some stuff. So only 4 managed to reach in close combat, and then it's simply, you have seen it, you roll a 1 or 2 and
Yeah, but they're still incredibly tough.
yeah, but
although if you only have 5 knights, they're 2 plus armor save alone.
Yeah, but in the end it doesn't matter. They are killed one by one in the end. So that's I think the whole problem with the Bretonnian army, that they don't have any unit which have maybe 2 attacks or can take 2 hand weapons. Like for example the Corsairs from the Dark Elves
the
or
other
the
knights
Lizard Men,
with
Isaurus warriors.
strength 4 were great in the great weapons. I think I'd use probably more regiments of them. Because they really don't lack the power to slay opponents.
Yeah, in my opinion, the problem is that they don't have, that they have less attacks and so are not able to really reduce the amount of enemies in a suitable time to get some further charges or movement ability. So they were tied down or locked in close combat for the whole game, basically.
And both of our armies suffer from the old army book from edition 6, where you can't take lords at 1,500 points. Maybe you would have...
Yeah, it would matter too much, I think.
Okay.
Then he had 1 attack more, the army commander, but...
Okay, I was really lucky in the beginning when it came to the first round of shooting, I think, with my Warp Lightning Cannon. Then I was disappointed because the Rattling gun, as well as the Warp Flamethrower and the really expensive Doom Rocket, all 3 mighty weapons disappeared without dealing a single wound to the enemy, all of them killed. And when the flank march succeeded, I might have been overrun, but I was lucky that in the first 1 or 2 rounds of close combat, Alex didn't roll that well because he killed my Chessail, which was unfortunate, and overran, but he was too far away with the second flank marching unit. Otherwise, I think they would have overwhelmed all of my units at the left side. So because of them remaining a little longer, I was able to get them into prolonged close combats, creating kinds of tar pits until my other units were able to reform. Some of them tried to add, but this was a great mistake. My slaves were mown down, then chased by the men-at-arms, which even managed to kill my red ogres, and they were expected to support my army commander and the others against the Pegasus and stuff like that. It was an interesting fantasy battle and stayed exciting up to the end, to the 6th turn, whereas in Warhammer 40k 2nd edition you can already, or you can often tell by the end of turn 2 which side is going to win. And I'm looking forward to seeing these armies, the Skaven as well as the adversaries, on 2000 points, where we might include Lord section choices. I'd like to include the Head Taker, maybe an Assassin, maybe the Pestilent Globadiers or stuff like that, to show something different. Maybe even there's a great Skaven monster, the Vermin Lord.
Lurking in Skaven blood.
And you've got your mighty trebuchet to field one day. Okay, thanks for watching.
Yeah, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.